We're going to start with this review of Machete, directed by Robert Rodriguez, starring Trejo, Robert Deniro, Jeff Fahey, Cheech Marin, Don Johnson, Steven Seagal, Jessica Alba, Lindsay Lohan, Michelle Rodriguez. It's hard to do this review, because I know a lot of people don't hate me for this review, or don't hate this review by itself, and then don't watch, because Machete, I've been hearing it's the best movie of the year, this is what The Expendables should have been, so on and so forth. Machete was pretty fucking abysmal, in my opinion. I'm gonna be the only guy who's gonna... Okay, I thought the film was so-so. Like, okay, but then kind of bad. Forgettable. I know I'm the only guy that's gonna feel that way. I know it. I'm gonna be the only person to feel this way. But that's fine, because I'm like that with many other films. Hell, so be it. Okay, Machete, I know people are, come on, Mad, you can't hate this film. Well, I don't hate it, it's just I think it's a so-so towards forgettable. And Robert Rodriguez, let me start with saying, after producing Predators, which I thought was a fucking boring-ass movie, and then this, you've lost the Midas touch. You have lost the fucking Midas touch, in my opinion. This does not measure up to Robert Rodriguez. He's the same guy who did From Dusk Till Dawn, Desperado, Planet Terror, Sin City. This does not measure up. Okay, Machete, it opens well. It opens great with him in Mexico. He has this guy with him, and he's going to go in, rescue this girl, and the guy gets shot up to shit, and he doesn't get hit at all. And he's taking people out with a machete, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. He has some good gore, and he cuts 3 people's heads off, boom, boom, boom. So here's this really naked girl, and gets her, but she stabs him, and she has a cell phone up her cooter, which to me wasn't like a surprise in the fact that I guess it's supposed to shock me, but I've seen movies in which women had teeth in their pussy, and I didn't even like the movie Teeth. This movie called Teeth, and I'm like, I didn't like the movie because I thought it was boring and unfunny. And by the way, this movie, people say it's funny, and I didn't laugh one time during this movie. I thought it was really unfunny. The humor, I guess it tried to be funny. It didn't work for me. I think The Expendables has a lot better humor than this. I'm sorry. Fucking deal with it. It's my channel. My fucking opinion. But, I mean, it starts off well, and then you have Steven Seagal coming in, and he has Machete's wife, cuts her head off, and I guess his girl's dead too. And he's going to kill Machete, but leaves him alone. You don't deserve an honorable death. And then he walks away. I'm like, okay, cool. This is a good way to open a movie. Alright. But after that opening, because the rest of the movie, it has, okay, I said it's okay, so-so, because there are decent moments, which I'll get into, but for the most part, it's fairly boring, sluggish. For some reason, they put a lot of fucking politics into this movie. I have no fucking idea why. Now, apparently there's like a lot of buzz of how, oh, I'm offended, it's this pro-illegal immigration, it's like, I'm not offended by it, that's not why. It's just, I don't think it was needed, I don't think it was wanted, and it takes away, it makes the film, like, muddled and boring. Like, this film, if you don't put politics, even, I know somebody say, well, dude, they look at that movie in the back, they go, that did it better. And it didn't really deal with politics, that movie, okay? Expendables did not deal with politics, despite what people say. It was about, like Stone said, blowing shit up. And that's what you think Machete is. This fucking, a guy, like, I thought the film was a guy who, I know he gets betrayed, but it's more about him getting vengeance. Vengeance on the guy who killed his wife, his kid, who fucked with him up. Not really. He spent a lot of this politics and the immigration stuff, and it is very muddled down, and you have Michelle Rodriguez. Oh, are you she? You know, this girl who's starting this revolution, possibly, and Jessica Alba, who's horrible, and I don't like Jessica Alba as an actress. I'm sorry. She's good looking, but then she can do porno for all I care. She's not a good actress. I don't know why you cast her in this movie. She has a big part. She probably has the most screen time besides Machete. But she's bad. She's like an immigration officer, which you don't buy for a second. And like, you look at the cast, and well, you realize a lot of them are not in the film that much, and they don't really do much. Like, even people say, "Oh, what about Mickey Rourke and Expense?" At least he has something. At least these guys have some moments. Like, I guess, you know, the others do. Like Cheech Marin, he's in the film. Probably, you've probably seen most of his stuff in the trailer, the original trailer in front of Grindhouse. You saw his best stuff. But anyway, I'm getting all over the place, because this film, I'm trying to remember, because I just saw it, and it's forgetting out of my brain. It's forgettable. And I think that's the big sin for it. Because really, what's so cool about it? I don't understand why it's the best film of the year. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's smart. I think it's bogged down by stupid bullshit politics. The action is not there, in my opinion. You have a good opening. And you have moments like, basically, okay, after the opening, he's in the U.S., and you have a lot bogged down by politics, you know, can't find a job. Jessica Alba introduced to her character, Michelle Rodriguez introduced to her character. The best guy in the movie is Jeff Fahey, and I'll mention him more, but Jeff Fahey was really good in it, though. Jeff Fahey was great. And of course, like in the trailer, he hires, well, first he watches Machete fighting a guy, but not really, because he just dodges, and the guy, like, hits his own hand against a metal thing. Like, oh, okay. Hires him to do the job, and, like, in the trailer, he gets shot, and it leads to him fucking in the hospital, and you've probably seen clips of it where basically he gets one of those things, and he puts on, like, a little piece of a robe, and, you know, hits a couple people in the face, gets someone's intestines, yeah, and he jumps out the window to the window below him. And people, oh wow, that's so cool. And I'm watching this, I'm going, it's cool? Like, it didn't do anything for me. And I'm like, okay, the scene really did nothing for me. It really invoked no reaction. Maybe because I don't really care about the villains, like these bad guys. And one big thing, I don't care about Danny Trejo. I don't give, I guess a lot of people give a fuck about Danny Trejo, but I don't. The guy works well, I guess, in small parts. Like, are you Mexican or Mexicans? And this film kind of reminds me more of Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Like, to me, it should have been more like From Dusk Till Dawn and Desperado, and much, much less like Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I don't know if people understand that, but I have that movie because I didn't remember it. It was cheap. I bought it for a few bucks, and to be honest, I haven't seen it since. It's not a movie I love. But even that film probably has a little bit more action than this. And though, I mean, oh, he gets intestine and jumps up, oh, whoop-dee, doo-dah, whoopity-day. Not that impressive to me. Sorry. Fuck it. And he escapes, and then you have moments like Jeff Fahey, again, he's really good. If Jeff Fahey was the fucking lead guy, you know, I would buy it more. If, you know, you want to find someone, hell, Tom Savini, which he's in the film for about a minute and a half. If he was the lead, I would buy it more. I would probably like this movie more. Tom Savini, or Jeff Fahey, or Michael Biehn, or fucking, I know you, and that way you don't have to deal with the stupid political immigration bullshit, which I'm like, I don't care. It bought it down. I don't give a shit. It's just wasted screen time. Please let me fucking leave. You know, not watch this movie anymore. I was bored. Cut that bullshit and just, you know, stick to what it should have been. Instead of you trying to convey a message, Robert. For fuck's sake. You didn't put message movies, but not Machete. Like, it's fucking ridiculous in my opinion. I know it's supposed to be ridiculous, but this was stupid. But yeah, Michael Biehn, hell, Brad Dourif, fucking Jeff Fahey, you know, Tom Savini. I mean, any of these guys would have been better than Danny Trejo. I don't give a fuck about Danny Trejo. The guy, he's nothing special. Like, he's decent in small roles. But so's, you know, a lot of other actors, and, you know, doesn't mean you want to see them tons. So, don't give a fuck about Danny Trejo that much, to be honest. But, I mean, and not much happens after that. He meets up with Michelle Rodriguez, and then meets up with Jessica Alba. Like, he's arrested Michelle Rodriguez's place, and some bad guys come, and we have a decent scene where a guy knocks on the door, and boom, gets a machete right through his head. But then they walk in, and it's like he does a few things that are, you know, he hits someone as a cutaway, he throws something, gets him sometimes neck. Jason Statham hit people in the fucking neck with a knife like 10 times in the Expendables. I just saw that in Expendables. They did it much better, in my fucking opinion. You know. And that's why I thought machetes were going to be throwing machetes every fucking where. Like in the trailer. I'm talking about the original Grindhouse trailer. Jason Statham did more with his fucking knives and fucking Expendables. I'm sorry, but he did. That's the truth. It's not me just bullshitting. I saw both movies. And like, once again, the film's not funny, and they tried to have funny lines, it didn't work. They throw a bomb, and Danny Trejo escapes as the place, Michelle Rodriguez's place blows up. Just with Jessica Alba. I know there's like, you have a fight scene where Jessica Alba's fighting, and she has to fight with her fucking shoes, and puts a heel in front of a guy's eye. Ah! Holy shit! Holy shit! You know, I'm like, well, okay, you know, it's like, you know, you've seen, whether it be Rodriguez or Tarantino, who's kind of like together, and you've seen Sin City, Desperado, From Dusk Till Dawn, even Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. It's like, I've seen this, and like, it's not pumped up, or it's not, or, you know, it's, I don't know, it's just, I'm watching this and going, I'd rather see Expendables for the third or fourth time. You know, I'd rather see that, you know. It's just, there's not much to it. And then, like I said, Jeff Fahey's a badass. You know, he goes in shooting people to get his drug-addicted daughter, Lindsay Lohan. Which I'm like, fuck, why, Robert, do you have Lindsay Lohan in this fucking movie? She doesn't do much. And I know, you know, okay, that scene in the original trailer with the daughter and the girl Machete in there. It's funny how they do this because, like, Lindsay Lohan, I guess, is naked, but you don't see her tits or anything. Like, she's hidden it. And what's funny is that they have the scene from the original trailer, and you never see her face, Lindsay Lohan's face, so you know it's another girl. Lindsay Lohan's not going to show her tits. And, like, you never see her face. She's always, like, you know, while the other girl's, like, I'm like, okay, I saw that in the trailer. Is there going to be more to it? No. Like, that's the thing. The trailer in Grindhouse showed all the best parts. And you would think they would extend that shit, but they don't. Expendables, I keep referencing it. I don't give a fuck. This is, in my opinion, the best movie of the summer, at least. In my opinion. You watch the trailer, but they extend shit. The dock sequence, they extended it. The fucking ending, they extended it. You know, they extend shit. The opening, they extended with fucking Dolph Lundgren blowing someone in fucking half. That gore effect was better. That one gore effect was better than anything in this fucking movie. But it just, you know, and people complain about CGI gore in Expendables. There's fucking CGI in this film too, but yet this film's getting the pass. I don't get that. But anyway.